Jidion apparently almost got arrested for catching a monster. Let's see what we got here.
Meet Charles Mellick, a registered offender with a real-life victim, and he's coming to commit the same crime again.
As with my friend's younger sister.
How old were you back then?
Why he look like he might be in the Matrix?
Like 23.
And how old was she?
About 15.
But sadly, this video isn't focused on him, but instead the Albany, Oregon Police Department. In today's episode, you will see corruption on a scale we have never seen before here on ADP Watch. From threats of being arrested,
You're gonna get arrested for this one. Oh, okay.
to being pushed out of a government building.
Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
Even them stating to us that they would have never shown up to our 911 calls.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up? Probably not.
So sit back.
Yo, El Police. What the heck?
Relax, hit that like button and sub, because we're only 200K away from 4 million. And enjoy today's episode of EDP.
Are still here in Oregon. We already got 2 arrests here, and we're trying to go.
I've been to
3 for
Albany
3.
before.
And we are right now at the Albany train/bus station because the man today, Mr. Charles here, he is taking the bus to come meet what he thinks is a 13-year-old girl. And don't let looks deceive you. This might be one of the most dangerous preys that we've ever caught. I mean, these are just a little bit of the list of charges.
Criminal trespassing in the 2nd degree, attempt to commit a Class B felony, criminal mischief in the 2nd degree, menacing. What does menacing mean? Yo, what up? What up, Stewie? Good to have you in here, bro. Good to have you in here.
That he's had in the past. Now he's trying to add his icing to a little cupcake. He decided to drop his moral standing on taking the bus to come meet a 13-year-old, and now he's decided to have that 13-year-old Uber him over here. So
he on demon time, bro. Menacing.
Uber driver right here. We're gonna go set up the camera and everything, and we gotta make sure that he makes it on his date on time.
Uber? Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Trying to stay warm in this very cold day.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all, we're inside of Walmart right now. Jimmy just picked him up, so they're heading this way right now. Like I said, he has a lot of very dangerous charges. He's a very dangerous man, so we'll keep us in y'all.
Bro. Nah, that's actually insane, bro. Not gonna lie. The fact that he's just like got all those other charges stacked up on each other, I don't know, bro.
Prayers, man, and I'm gonna say a quick prayer.
Any fun plans for the day?
Gotta go do things, you know.
Nope.
That nigga said, gotta go do things. Nigga said, gotta go do things.
All right.
How's work going today so far for you?
Pretty easy day. You know, it'd be better if it stopped raining, but, you know.
Oh, facts.
Are you from the area?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the old lady and I just moved out here a little bit ago.
Okay.
And she's a recruiter for the Air Force.
I love
Just
the
pick
Air
mans
Force.
up.
It's probably one of my
Yeah, in that
favorite
Uber.
branches, you know.
She's definitely the breadwinner.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen some videos where there's someone that are just incredibly insane, like completely opposite. There's like, no, a man needs to meet this criteria, this one.
We do our best.
What is he talking about?
But she's happy with what she does, and yeah, I mean, it works.
Okay, he's definitely got something going on with him. He has definitely got some. Seen some videos. What else you seeing, boy? You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Actually from Texas.
So we were stationed out in Georgia.
Oh.
But my dad, he lives outside of Austin, and he was like, look, you know, I've got this car, you know, your mom and I really aren't using it. Why don't you take it? So I'm just borrowing this for a little while.
What I'm trying to say that on that though is like I like all red states. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Trump supporter, so like
That's
Oh, bad look for the Trump. Bad look for Trump, bro. Bad look for Trump. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh.
okay.
I love my country, like
Yeah. You know, I always feel more relaxed than red states.
Bro, he has got some shit going on.
We're at the Walmart over here at, let me give you the address.
So what do you do for work around here?
I help people out and stuff for
Bro,
the
tweaking. He off that.
friends and whatnot,
Gee.
but nothing like permanent at the moment.
Hey man, you just living easy and free. That's what matters.
We have a man who's coming here to meet what he thinks is the...
Looks like a creep? Nah, for real. He for real looks like a creep.
Talking to her sexually, and he's Ubering here right now. What's his name? His name is Charles Mellick.
I'm living with a friend right now. I was actually living the homeless for a little bit. My house burned down in a fire, unfortunately.
Oh
yeah.
no.
So I'm working.
I
on
don't know if I
really
believe that.
turning my life around at the moment, like in a better.
Okay.
Okay, how do you know this information?
What is what, bro? What is he
Section
doing?
all over the U.S. where we have decoys. We actually just got 2 arrests over in Kaiser.
Are you gonna contact him?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I appreciate you, you know, talking with me, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to send an officer for this.
Why not?
At this time, we have priority calls going on, and I don't have an officer available.
So if I end up talking to him for 5 hours, no one's gonna come out?
Why would you talk to him for 5 hours?
Why would you guys not?
Bro, L
It
Police.
could be reversed
I
right
just
there.
told you why.
I'll get you right up here at the grocery entrance.
Cool.
I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. Have a good
All
one.
right. Take care.
Yep.
Can you at least please let them know? That's all I ask.
Bro, what? Police talking about wow.
Okay, I'll put in a call for supervisor review, but like I said, I don't know that we're gonna be able to respond.
Have a good day, all right?
You too.
This is why predators get away with what they do, bro, because the police don't make it priority.
Pray for me, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Bye, mom. Hey, Charles, man.
What's this?
Walking these audio to mother.
Bro,
You
come
about this
on.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
You want to go inside and we can talk inside somewhere so we're not in the code? Okay. So your name is Charles?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I don't want to put your personal business out there. That's the last thing I'm trying to do. If someone walks by, we could just keep it down and everything.
Okay.
Who are you coming here to meet today?
Bella, I think.
Bella? Okay. And how old did Bella tell you she was? Hey, man, I appreciate you being super honest with me, man. And I mean, like, did she tell you, like, right away that she was 15?
I think so.
Why did you still come?
Like, I don't know. Just to hang out, I guess.
Like, why
Just to hang out. Just to hang out.
would you want to hang out with, like, a 15-year-old girl?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit more than I don't know. You know what I mean? You don't know why?
Maybe I'm retarded, I guess. Like,
I mean, do you have any, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Do you have any learning disabilities?
not that
Bro,
I
they
know.
always come right out. I mean, maybe I'm just retarded. Maybe I'm just this. Bro, why do they always just throw themselves under the bus?
Like, will you just,
Yeah, that too.
yeah, let's get a little bit lower, man. I don't want to get your business out there, big dog. It wasn't really, like, her age. It was just the connection you wanted with her.
I don't know, like, just hang out, like, just see, like, just talk and, like, see. I don't talk to very many people, I guess. I can't explain.
I mean, I can
Yeah,
definitely
let's just
see
sit
that.
down, man. I don't want to.
That
I want to feel
five-finger
like
death
as
punch.
chill as possible. You
Bro,
know, you talk
I've
to
heard
so
that the
many
people that
like, do you not have that many friends?
do the pred catches where they fight,
Do you have any like family that lives?
they
there?
end up, the preds end up getting away because it's assault.
I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but like, you know, when I looked up your name and everything, you know, I saw like, you know, what happened in the past. Are you still on the sex registry list? You still on the, like, what happened with that?
I was with my friend's younger sister,
How old were you back then?
like 23,
And how old was she?
about 15.
So I don't think I'm judging you at all, but like, what happened with that?
I was at my friend's place, and it just kind of like, we're in the moment, and I don't know, it just kind of like unexpectedly kind of like,
Bro was with his friend's sister.
I don't know. Like,
So she was hitting on to you pretty much.
yeah, it started that way, and then it just like kind of, I don't know.
Like, do you still have to register as a sex offender today?
Mm-hmm.
I guess my mindset is like, were you trying to like do it again, but do it the right way this
I
time?
don't know.
Hey man, listen.
He don't know
take
anything.
your time, man. Take your time, genuinely. So like, you know, gather your thoughts.
Like,
Huh.
to me, it's like, I just want to meet, like, I guess in a public place, you know, it's not like, I was like, oh, we have to meet, like, like over here, or like, I can't explain it, like, I don't, like, I don't know.
This dude is so nervous, he don't even know how to
all that
formulate a
sexual
sentence.
Stuff you were saying. Did you mean it? But you want to see what the vibe was first?
I was like hoping that it wouldn't come to that, you know, like,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like, I can't explain it. I'd rather like talk and like just see, like, I don't know, like, not like, I can't explain it, like.
So did you want it to be a relationship with her?
I mean, that's like what like we're talking about, kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, but like, I don't know if it, like that it'd be like workable though. Like at the same time, like I'm like,
No, it wouldn't work. Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Why don't you
something.
think it would have worked?
Let me tell you something. If you're above the age of 18, mind you, not even 18, bro. If you're above the age of 18 and any girl below you is talking to you, it is not going to work because, one, that's illegal. Two, you're messed up. Seek help, nigga. Seek help.
Worked.
I don't know.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah,
Say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
No, look me in my eyes and say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
It's okay, we're just talking about this, man. I see, you know, the guilt on you. I see all this, man. Because would a monster feel like that? Exactly, man. So like you were saying, like, why don't you think it would have worked with her?
Like I don't know. Like I can't see the future, so like I can't really.
Is it because of the age difference?
I know he stink. I know he stinks.
I don't know, like, but I wasn't like looking to hurt anybody, you know. Like, I don't know, like.
I genuinely don't think you were, man. Do you ever be on Telegram and stuff like that, or Zengi or Teleguard?
Yes and no.
So I guess what would be the craziest thing that you seen
I
happen
know
on,
he
like,
stink.
Teleguard or Telegram?
What up, Deja?
I don't know, really.
You don't know at all?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any brothers or sisters or anything?
Yeah, I have one brother.
You have one brother. How old is he?
22.
He's 22?
30.
So he's your big brother.
No, I'm playing. Stop, Landon, stop.
No, I don't know. I haven't talked to him in he's 32, so.
Okay, he's 32?
Yeah.
So when was the last time you talked to him?
It's been a minute. I guess if you look me up, you saw an assault charge on me too, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was with my brother.
What happened, man?
Bro, he beating his brother up?
Yeah.
What the world? He's crazy.
Was he trying to take that?
He got a little crazy.
Did you go to prison over that? How long did you go in prison?
A year.
How long did you go in prison?
Bro,
for
he
when you
beat
got
the
on the
brakes
sex
off that
registry?
mother.
So you've been in prison for 3
Bro,
years.
Give or take, yes.
Oh my god, man, you had a rough life, man.
You got street
Has it been hard
cred.
trying to work since you are a registered sex offender?
Yes and no. I mean, I haven't had a job in a few years-ish.
Because are you on the registry?
he needs to be
for
door
life?
I
dashing.
don't know.
He needs to be
think
door
so.
dashing.
Look up into that stuff.
Actually, I don't know if they'll let you
either.
door
Like, I just
dash.
saw it like in passing by. That's why I'm asking. You know, if our mom had let her come over here, like, what do you think would have happened?
Yeah, I don't know, like, at all, so.
You know, I'm not trying to embarrass you when I'm reading this, man, but you know, you said on the phone how
That nervous
you
tick
you
chat.
wanna
Y'all
get
know how we
sex
feel about
stuff,
them nervous
and You
ticks.
said, I love to play with your nice. I want to please you in any way and kiss you all over your body. Should a 30-year-old man be saying that to?
Probably.
not.
Probably. The stuff you just said, you shouldn't be saying, bro, Tig. Anybody, mind you, I mean, say it to your, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't know. He shouldn't have said probably.
I need a better answer than probably not, man.
No,
Yeah. So why did you say that stuff?
I don't know, honestly.
He don't
Were
know.
you horny?
I can be sometimes.
Do you think this is one of those times?
I'm not sure, because, like, I'm not right now, so, like, it's,
I hope
Did
not.
you bring any condoms with you?
no.
Didn't.
So, like, I wasn't really thinking on, you know, doing anything like that.
It
Whatever.
also could be meaning that like you didn't want to use condoms.
Oh.
I mean, you told her before that you weren't gonna use any.
Oh.
No, yeah, just walk by.
Do a push up every time he says, I don't know.
No.
Bet.
We're gonna keep this business between you and me, man. You know.
Push
I
up
don't
counter.
know about this. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff in
Starting
here,
right
man.
now.
I'm genuinely not trying to be rude or anything. You said with you, I don't have any condoms. I don't know if you would want to have sex. And it's like, oh, you can't get any? He's like, yes, I can get some. To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never worn a condom before, so.
Yeah, I've never, like, personally.
Hey, and I can tell you why he's never worn one, because no girl wants a man that, one, looks like that. 2, he's talking to young girls. 3, he's talking to young girls. He might be able to find a little young dame that, you know, might mess with him, because, you know, there's a person for everybody out there. But he's in the wrong area. He's talking to kids. Did he just say I don't know?
You gotta see.
Oh my gosh. All right, that's a push-up. That's a push-up. That's a push-up. That's a push-up.
Well, it looks like you were trying to go with no condom with her.
No, not like that either. It's just, like, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't tell me you weren't
Bro!
gonna have sex with her.
I mean, meeting, like, that's like
Maybe not on the first
That's a push-up.
date, but like eventually you want.
I don't like that. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to like talk personally, kind of thing. Like I can't really explain it.
Okay, well here, you know what? Let's work it backward. The thing that got you up on the sex registry. How did you guys begin talking?
This is my friend's sister, so like I go over to my friend's place and she'd just be there, kind of thing, like all the time.
Okay, and like how many times did you guys like fool around?
2 already.
Like it was only just a one time.
Please don't say it.
It wasn't like
So
Please don't
was
say
it
it.
consensual or did it get rough?
I didn't actually do it. Like I just like had to leave. Like
What do you mean you didn't actually do it?
like have sex.
So what did you guys do?
She started kissing me.
No, police department. How's it going? I'm seeing you have a warrant for your arrest. Go ahead and stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey my man, you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls ever again, right?
You guys need to walk away.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Right now.
Crooked police, bro. Bro, the police, bro, it really depends on where you are, because the police, dude, they do not care about predators in some places. I think we caught the push that I don't know too late.
I mean, can we record it?
I'm recording as well.
Okay, we'll just record it. Thank you.
Did you contact the Albany Police Department prior to this going down?
Yes, sir.
And what was said?
I was telling him that a man is coming to meet a 10-year-old girl. I told her that he had taken an Uber. She was telling us that they don't have any officers
So
of it.
he was already on his way.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, he was already on his way.
And you guys were already here.
Yes, sir.
Already plans made.
Yeah. He had planned to meet her here. Yes, sir.
That's a problem. You guys are not law enforcement and you're engaging in law enforcement.
No, it's not. This is not illegal. Over in Kaiser, we got 2 arrests last night.
You guys can submit your investigation through our online portal. We're
Okay.
not going to deal with that today.
Well, can I get the information for that? Because, I mean, I know you guys are arresting him on some warrant or whatever, but, I mean, I feel like it's also more important that he's a registered sex offender and he came here to meet a 10-year-old girl.
Bro, why is that not? I feel like that's legal. What law is that breaking? If you want to meet up with people, do it all over the world. What's wrong with this guy? Who's pissing his Cheerios?
When he previously the 10-year-old girl when he was 23 years old.
Right, but you engage in law enforcement activity.
This isn't law enforcement only.
You confronted someone who committed a crime. Is that not what happened?
Yes, sir, but that's not illegal.
That's a law enforcement activity.
But it's not illegal.
That's not illegal.
But
yes, we got a predator that tried to meet a 10-year-old girl because, I mean, without...
What if that predator had a gun and just decided today's not my day and started shooting?
We can't do what ifs. He didn't. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I can't play what ifs.
okay,
That's what we do every day.
I mean, what if I crashed when I flew over here?
we're done. You guys can submit it through the online portal.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay,
can
bye,
I get at least
ho.
a case number?
This case is not associated to what you guys are doing. This is just a warrant arrest.
Ooh,
So you don't care that you came to meet a 10-year-old girl?
We do. We want everything.
Okay, so can I get a case number for that at least? So what about, you don't want my witness testimony where he admitted to me that he came? You don't submit a witness testimony through the online portal. You submit the evidence.
So here's the deal. We would love for you guys to cooperate with us beforehand.
There's-
You guys chose not to do that, and you created danger in our community.
we literally called the police.
How's the day? Oh,
There's no case number for what you
we kept it as calm as possible. Nothing happened.
But this is a citizen requesting an incident report for an incident.
Correct.
I'm asking, does the city have a policy for you to ignore that?
If you have more questions, you can call the Albany Police Department.
I mean, are you not the police department?
But this is the direction that the Albany Police Department.
Bro, Chad, am
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up?
Probably not.
Albany community, I hope you guys hear this. The Albany Police Department said they would not have shown up if the man here today didn't have an arrest warrant. The man here today came to meet a
Jidion,
10-year-old
bro.
girl, and he's already a registered sex offender. But they wouldn't have came if he didn't have an arrest warrant. They wouldn't have came.
No, calm it down, nigga.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
you, nigga. No, I'm hot now. Screw that dude, bro.
My bad. Let me whisper it, y'all. The Albany Police Department did not want to do anything unless this man didn't have an arrest warrant. We've been trespassed? Yeah, we'll dip out. It's all good.
But the way you guys went about it is so inappropriate.
Inappropriate? What was inappropriate about what we did?
You've been trespassed now.
Hey, Albany community, I just want to let you guys know they would not have arrested a
gotta run and get food.
sex offender
All right,
coming
Kyler,
to
have
meet
a good one, bro.
10-year-old girl today
Appreciate you,
if
gang.
he didn't have an arrest warrant.
I respect that, bro. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate everything.
Hey, at least the community respects what we do. I'm going inside the police station right now. Please, everybody, just.
I hate
stay
shady
report
cops and I
this,
love
'cause
cops.
Who knows what
I
might
know.
happen. But justice needs to be served. So I really don't care. Hello, ma'am. Can I please talk to the captain of patrol or the?
What is this regarding?
So we had an incident.
Why are they all
where
so
a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old girl, and the sergeant refused to make an incident report about this. I don't know if that goes against our city policies, and I do have my ID on me. And the police officer threatened to arrest me. That's fine, but I'm not. I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but I'm not trying to get anywhere with you. I'm trying to get somewhere with the police.
Officer safety to make sure that you're all good, and then I will go.
That's crazy. So you're the only one that runs me. The other guys don't even run me. Okay. Officer, can I please get a case number for the case?
There's an online report.
How is he already there?
Process.
This is the first police station I've ever seen that works like this. It's always, here, let's get your name, tell us what happened. You guys didn't make an on-scene report. You literally told me to my face that the only reason why you guys arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant.
This nigga looks mad confused.
That's the only reason we respond.
He looks like he's like, oh, I got myself into a pickle and I don't know how to get out of it. This is what this cop's thinking. Please just let this be over. 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 Bro, just do your job, gang.
Because our dispatch told you that we were not going to come.
So you don't care that a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old?
Those are your words. Those are your words.
How is it my officer? Okay, you know what? Let me calm myself down.
You're from Texas, correct?
Yes, sir.
So when you roll into Albany, Oregon, to our local Walmart, and you create the scene that you did, that creates a lot of problems for us.
Officer, there was not a single scene. No one in that
he
Walmart
didn't
knew what was
create
going on
a problem.
until all
You
you guys
did.
came in. So you're not going to give me a case number. You're not going to take my report.
That is correct.
The only reason why he's in jail right now is because he has an arrest warrant. It doesn't even matter that he's a registered sex offender.
Okay, that you're not a police officer.
I'm not pretending to be. Officer, you have arrests here from other groups.
Okay, we're done. You need to leave the police department. Thank you.
I can't be here in a public area.
No, we exercise control of our building. So we're done with business now.
He don't know the
How can
law.
we be done with business when you never started business? Sergeant Curtis Bell of the Albany Police Department, and you threatened to arrest me.
I'm sending him an email.
I'm telling you, you need to leave. Your business is done here.
No, you threatened to arrest me at the Walmart.
Chat, Curtis Bell just embarrassed himself in front of 1.2 million people. I hope this video goes nuclear, bro. Curtis Bell embarrassed himself and the entire Albany Police Department in front of 1.2 million people. That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Threatened to arrest me at the Walmart.
I told you I was going to arrest you for
Oh, you told me, my bad. Turnbull. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
He went to jail.
Because the arrest warrant, that's the only reason why he's in jail. That's the only reason why y'all are fucking losers. Fuck you. I'm gonna submit all this evidence, but I'm not submitting
Hey,
it to a
Jidion,
case
tell him
because
how it is.
there's no case number. All I'm doing is just sending it to an email. This is the first time I've never gotten a case number, and then they never even got my information until I came to the police station for officer safety, not for the crime that was on scene. You know what? I apologize for cussing. I shouldn't have cussed. Like I am actually shaking from frustration. Yeah, he pushed me.
I'm gonna go in and get a request for the footage because he assaulted you.
My security, James, he's asking for a report. Hello, how you doing, officer? Are you gonna turn down the blinds? I can't see inside the thing that my tax dollars pay for. Bro, untransformed from a Karen. I'm a Karen, Baron, Saren, I'm everything. Lakers in 5. And you know what? I want to ask a question. I want to ask if they ID'd him for police officer safety. You know what? Here, hold up. I'm less threatening now. Now you see my bald spot. I'm not a threat anymore, officer. What's up, my man? Oh, wait, we got supporters coming in. Oh, we got even more of the cavalry coming. Damn. You messed up your bumper, my man.
Hey, it's a Beamer. You know, it's low. You know, I'm nervous meeting the...
Yo, he just cracked his front valence.
You messed up your bumper, my man.
Hey, it's a Beamer. You know, it's low.
Bro, did y'all hear that? Hold on, let me go back. Did y'all just hear that?
Man.
Listen.
Oh, wait, we got
listen.
supporters coming in. Oh, we got even more of the cavalry coming. Damn. You messed up your bumper, my man.
Hey, it's a Beamer. You know, it's low. You know, I'm nervous meeting the Jidion.
You know what? I want you guys to go inside, and I want you to see if they ID you.
Yo, W-Mans though. W-Mans.
Be polite, though. Be polite.
What's up, chat? We're going in.
They want to do a records request.
Yep, and the body cam footage probably and everything.
You'll put that on
I don't
your...
think you can do body cam.
It's not related to an arrest or an active case.
Body cam footage, I believe, can only be released through the DA.
They just told me that you can't get the body cam footage for some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
No ID. Didn't ask for a single ID.
Wait, they didn't ask for an ID? Did they ask you for an ID? Wait, hold on. Did they ask you for an ID?
No.
Did they ask you? Whoa. Let me, hold on.
Whoa, Albany Police Department looks real bad right now. They look real bad. They didn't ID him, but they ID'd our boy Jidion. That's crazy, bro.
Chat, I'm gonna call Law by Mike. Yo, Law Mike. Yes. Mike, this is me, Jidion. Can you hear me? I'm in a dilemma right now. I am in Albany, Oregon, right?
My best suggestion is not to push it.
So you don't think I should go back inside?
I didn't want to say it, but you know.
File the report.
They did. And then the lady started lying, saying that the only way to get the body cam footage is through the DA. Is it illegal to not get an incident report?
They have to take a police report. I mean, that's ridiculous to me.
Wait, so wait, the sergeant has to legally take a police report?
I don't know the rules in Oregon exactly, but typically they need to take police reports, even if it's for like small little things.
The police officer refused to take a police report.
Yeah, that seems strange. I think the best course of action would be to get the number of their superior.
I want to go back inside so bad, Mike.
I don't want them to like lay some bogus charge on you or something. Or
Bro, I mean, listen, Mike, they lay some bogus charge on me. Who do I got on the phone right now?
I know, but it's still not fun to deal with.
Okay, I'm going to listen to you, Mike, man. I appreciate you.
All right, talk to you later, Jidion.
Peace. Mr. James, man, what did they tell you?
They said they won't release body-worn camera footage, but I have a call scheduled with the lieutenant.
And did they ID you?
No.
Wait, you didn't get ID'd?
No, and I've had the gun on me.
Wait, hold up, chat.
Bro,
chat,
that's
I'm
insane.
ask again. Wait, they ID'd you, right?
No, of course not.
Hello, Captain. I appreciate you for returning my call.
I've been made aware of some of the stuff that happened today.
Yes, sir.
I was able to review the body-worn camera from Sergeant Bell, and I wanted to maybe hopefully shed some light. It had a lot to do with our experience with People versus Predator, so I made a decision for our department regarding how we wanted to handle these cases in the future. We conduct these stings also. The way we go about it is much safer, but we don't know what they're about, what they're going to do.
And when I tell you, officer, you know, we made sure that we made every precaution. When we first made contact with him, we asked him politely if we could.
You know what? Jidion probably does it better than the police department
and
does.
We pat him down. He didn't have anything. I told him, hey, man, at any point you can leave. I know this is probably your first time hearing about me, but how I go about my work is we do not berate them. We befriend them almost, and they're opening up. You know, I'm not a vigilante, you know, and I'm not a police officer. My whole thing is I'm just a guy having a conversation with the guy, and until the police come.
Yeah, Jidion, I appreciate all of that, but we didn't know you or your group or the perpetrator, and so my request for all sergeants not respond.
You know, in this case, they did show up because he did have an arrest warrant. Do you feel like the sergeant was in the right by refusing to take a complaint? I asked him politely if I can have a case number. He started kind of like berating, saying like, oh, this is a police work and everything.
There was some miscommunication. Sergeant Bell was trying to guide you into, which was using our online reporting system. Not that we won't take the cases, but we're just not going to respond to a hasty situation where things are unpredictable. One or two of the cases that we had with People versus Predator was
Police Department.
We were firearms.
When I tell you this man was the most calmest, was the most like unalerted, like, so I tried to come over to the police station, and then I'm told that I have to ID myself, and then everybody else that comes after me, no one had to ID themselves.
That's not necessarily true, because I know that we ID people that come into the police department. Our clerks,
none of them got ID.
You're the main guy.
And then your officer pushed me out of the building. You know, me personally, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree with you on that one, because your clerks had no idea who I was beforehand when I first came in there. Then I'm kicked out of a public building because, quote unquote, I don't have any more business to do there. I want to give you my information. You know, we have a hard drive right here, Captain, where we want to give you guys all the evidence. All I'm trying to do is report a crime, and all I'm asking for is a statement.
I think they were trying to meet halfway. The arrest warrant, it was a way to solve the problem, but also...
They just weren't trying to meet halfway, bro.
In general. In regards to Sergeant Bell, you're not the first person that we escorted out or trespassed from our lobby. I'm not saying that how you were asked to leave was the best way. That conversation that you were having with Sergeant Bell was deteriorating.
If anything, I did you guys a service leaving what I did. You and I both know your sergeant would have arrested me if I hadn't left. And, you know, that just would have made the whole situation look bad. I wanted to give him my evidence, you know, in front of 30,000 people, to say the only reason why we arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant. And the way he treated me on a live, I literally have attorneys telling me to file a complaint.
I agree with you that it wasn't a good look for both of us.
It wasn't a good look for, it was a great look for Jidion. It wasn't a great look for the Police
information on
Department.
your case. I have a case number for you because I want to create a conduit for you can give us your information so we can make a case. What that requires is for you to return to little old Albany, Oregon for a grand jury and then later trial.
Officer, I have no problem doing that. I've been subpoenaed to go back to Virginia next month. I've already testified in multiple court cases. I'll spend a dime for me. I'll spend it for anybody. The thing I care about most is getting
the predators off the
street. If I have to come back to little old
Get them
Albany,
off the street, bro.
I don't mind doing that at all. It's like, you know, even when we had police stations say, yeah, we're not taking this, every single one would at least we would at least leave with a case number.
There's things that we probably wish would have done differently. I do have a case number for you.
Bro,
you know, and I want to genuinely ask
he's
you,
not
you know,
solving
like
anything.
you implemented this rule because catching predators and stuff like that can get messy and it can get dangerous. The most dangerous part is when the police arrived, and I think that's the scariest part about this. You know, when everything should have been, you know, the safest at that moment, that's when tensions were highest. That's where threats were thrown out about being arrested and kicked out and pushed. And I'm not gonna lie, genuinely, I felt safer with the predator than I did with your police officers, Captain. And, you know, I'm not saying that to be facetious at all. Like, that's just genuinely how I felt. If the evidence is good, you know, from the chat logs and everything like that, like, you know, will this man be charged with online solicitation of a minor?
Yes, it's simple. If you come back to Albany, Oregon with this type of stuff in the future, plan ahead. Give us an opportunity to work ahead of it.
Yes, sir. My decoy, she's working with your guys' DA. She actually is scheduled to come back out there soon because she's been subpoenaed. So if you can, let the DA know that, you know, they're already working with her. So her work is sound, and
this is bad.
This shouldn't even go
this
to trial.
Is a bad
this
look,
is just going to
bro.
be an easy plea deal.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll see.
All right.
I appreciate it. You guys have a safe flight.
Thank you. All right, y'all, man, I appreciate you guys for watching towards the end of the video. Now I'm gonna give you guys a quick update about Charles. He is still currently arrested right now, but he is not charged with the crime that he committed for what you see in the video. He is only charged with his outstanding warrant arrest. That's why he's still in jail. I've been talking to the detectives and everything.
Bro, they don't
have been working
care
on this case for the last 2 weeks.
They don't
and
care.
They're still investigating. Have not brought any charges onto him. I genuinely don't know what more needs to be seen or said. You know, they have the video, they have all the chat logs. Like, I just don't see what's taking so long. The captain did give me his word though that they were gonna charge him with the stuff that he did. If this ever does happen, we'll see. The Albany Police Department haven't issued an apology, you know, for me being pushed out of the police station or just
they're not going to,
you know, like
they're not going to.
Like, when I talked to the captain, it was just more so like damage control, because the people of Albany are pissed. They're so pissed because they even put out a statement on their Facebook basically reprimanding what me and my group did, but then behind the scenes on our phone call, he's over here saying that they're going to be charging him with the stuff that my group caught on this.
So they're lying too.
I really don't
they're
like
lying.
it. I really don't mess with it. But at the end of the day, if the guy gets charged, the guy gets charged. That's all I care about. And on the news, like, even the captain went on the news reprimanding me.
Well, John, both Kaiser and Albany police say they didn't know these stings were happening until they were called and would have liked more of a heads up. They say groups like these doing it on their own can complicate the investigation process.
What they got going on in Oregon?
Police on Friday arrested 34-year-old Charles Melick, a registered sex offender, on an outstanding warrant. It was during a fake online meetup orchestrated by YouTube creator Jidion and his team posing as a minor. Police say the fake meetup was news to them.
They showed up unannounced and sprung this on us. That's one of the concerns that we have had in the past when we've assisted with
they're
other
dragging
groups.
this.
Police say these types of stings may have good intentions, but can also pose a risk to the public.
First thing is public safety. In this particular situation, we don't know who we're interacting with.
On Thursday, Kaiser police, tipped off by Jidion, made 2 arrests. Jidion says his team, acting as decoys, would communicate with the men and pretend to be a minor, then arrange for a place to meet.
I'm not, you know, the judge, jury, executioner, but I am the snitch, and, you know, I will tell the police what these guys are doing.
Jidion sees what he's doing as the right thing.
If we can get these guys locked up and get the information to the police, then we should definitely do that.
Police, on the other hand, see it differently.
The Albany Police Department and area agencies, we do our own stings, but they're controlled to minimize risk to the public and certainly not put anyone in jeopardy.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like.
Nigga.
And
is that a pizza box?
Certainly not put
that guy can't be a pizza box.
anyone in jeopardy.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like.
Bro, what the heck? Jidion. But bro, them cops are bad news, dog. They didn't care about anything going on, bro. They just wanted to get him out. They were just like, you don't, and they even freaking ID'd him, but didn't ID everybody else. Yo, not a good look, chat.